everybody, it's time for the Bowman Draft Jumbo 8-box case break number 6. Going down on the 25th. Got a lot of stuff going on today. We've got the new release SP Game Used Hockey, if you're into that. Lots of Prime memorabilia. They use Game Used pucks. They use Game Used nets. So we have the first pick your team style up after this. And then we have a random team today. We also have Mojo Collection today. Breaking. People are filling that one up quick. We have our triple case, our triple baseball, case of Dynasty, case of National Treasures, and a box of Flawless. We have Leaf Vault. We have some mixers. I think all in all, there's about 10 breaks today. So for a really kind of a slow release Wednesday, we got a lot of exciting things going on. So, and good prices all around too. Limited football, limited basketball. Yeah, absolutely. Plus, it's easier to work out a deal. What Busta was saying in the YouTube chat is the Fans of Mojo page is a good place to post something to see if somebody's interested before you post on eBay. Because then you could just sell without the eBay fees. I would just advise to always do, don't do, I think everybody knows this. If you do a deal with anybody that doesn't involve like eBay, make sure you send as goods. Don't do friends and family. Even if you have to. Sometimes I'll even pay a little bit more for the guy's fees. Just because I don't want to. I don't know. You know, you seem like a cool dude. You got your dog in your picture, you know, on your Facebook picture. But, you know, I don't know if you're going to send my cards. So you always got to be careful. PayPal will protect you on that. If you don't do friends and family. If you do friends and family, they will not protect you. So, but I haven't heard any stories of anybody doing anything on Fans of Mojo. So, that's a good thing. At least we got good people. All right, we'll breeze through the base here. Get right to the action. Just chrome is shipping on this. No paper, but there's going to be a good amount of chrome. So, Corbin Burns, Rice Hoskins, Ryan Mountcastle, Reese McGuire. Oh, I didn't read the teams, did I? Sorry, guys. Got involved in a conversation. Acura with the Giants. Royals, Orioles, and Marlins. A. Groves with the Cubs. CAA with the Yankees. Hugh with the Tigers. Jason with the A's, Pirates, Astros, Braves, and Angels. Jeffrey with the Indians. Jerry with the Cardinals and Rockies. Kyle M. with the Rays. Lombach with the Reds. Lori with the Diamondbacks, Dodgers, and White Sox. Mark H. with the Mets and Brewers. M. Fernandez with the Phillies. NT with the Blue Jays and Nationals. Archon with the Mariners, Rick with the Padres, D. Colby with the Twins, the Trouts with the Rangers, and working out with the Red Sox. Nice, Nick. Yeah, that was a nice card, dude. Got a little damage on that Mountcastle. Chris Oakey refractor. Ryan McMahon and base. Yeah, SP Game Used is next. There's only 3 teams left. Did the Jets sell yet?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, the Jets were top rookie. They're still available. Trammell, Barreto, Hanson, Severin, Meadows, Billy McKinney, Matt Crook for the Giants. And we still got base cards. I can't wait for baseball, guys. I don't know about you guys. But now that my team's out of it for football, I want some baseball. I got an orange. I don't know if there's going to be an auto on it, but there's an orange coming up. Brian Severin to $4.99. Obviously, we'll ship that. Rafael Batista and a orange Josh Hader to $25 for the Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers and Mark H. Nice little orange to start off the break. Will Benson refractor, top prospect. And our new baseball buyback is debuting on Monday, and we've got legends, and we included top prospects. I think there's like 4 or 5 different Mickey Moniak autos in the run. So probably about 3 or 4 Kyle Lewis's in the run. So we went out and not only did we get, you know, Mike Trouts and Chris Bryant's and Babe Ruth and Jackie Robinson in the set, we also went out and added prospects, which are going to have value too, especially right now. So it's going to be a fun little buyback. There's 16 hits a box, 16 to 20 hits per box. We wanted to keep the price down because the value's immense. Alec Hansen, that's breaking Monday. We got 3 cases posted for Monday, and it's a 21 case run. So we went with Monster Mania. Bait you with the Lewis. We went with Monster Mania because there's monsters in every case. I actually can. I think there's monsters in every box, but that'll be left up to you guys. But I think there's gonna be monsters in every box. So, and right out of the gate, Mickey Moniak auto. Bam! Starting it off strong for the Phillies. M. Fernandez base auto of Mickey Moniak. So in the buyback, we have this particular card, which is about a $120 card, and we have the refractor version. And then we have a couple Bowman's Best versions of him and a USA auto out of one of the Panini releases. Walker Robbins to 150 for the Cardinals. Blue paper. And Dalton Jeffries for the A's. Check out my close-up. Dalton Jeffries. Looks like he's got a tiny head. Base auto. 37th overall. There's the MLB triple case, and I think that is less than 100. I thought he was going up. Maybe he stopped going up. What are refractors of him going for? So I think I have one in the set too. I have a refractor. I think I have a couple base. Cal Ripken, John Harris, and Francis Martis. TJ Zoosh, Mickey Moniak Chrome, Chase DeJong Tiffany, and a Walker Robbins refractor. Gleyber Torres, his stuff's heating up. Gleyber Torres, now that he's on the Yankees. And a Will Craig Gold draft dividends auto to 50. Very nice. Going out to the Pirates. And Jason, nice hit. This time looking like it's going to be a good case. Had a insert auto and a Moniak right out of the gate. So, yeah, I saw the email. We're good, man. Drew Harrington. Draft dividends, Justin Dunn. Yeah, that's a nice card. I love that design with the on-card. Better than the other draft dividends they used to have with the big old number. Will Smith. Tyler J. I countered that guy on one of the guys on eBay because there was just to see. So I had the other one waiting in the wing. Actually, I think there's another one that came through for the same amount. Yeah, I don't want to wait too long though, because I don't know how that market seems silly on that. That seems very silly to me. I don't want it to go away.
If you look at like what the card is on, I get it because people are evaluating cards
at $100.
Well, minimum, they're selling for like 50, 60 bucks.
Right. So they're looking to resell.
They're looking to break it up and resell it.
The green sold for 99. Garrett Hampson, Matt Crook, Brayson Brigman, Matt LeBlanc. Okay, sweet, man. Sounds good. We should have that. If it doesn't make it in this run, it'll be in the next run. And a Mike Gerber, number to 150, blue for the Tigers. It's fans of Mojo Break. And just ask to be accepted, and one of our mods will accept you. within 24 hours usually. And if you haven't got accepted, just let me know in the chat. I'll manually go in there and do it for you. Mickey Moniak. Usually Kelp is on accepting people. I've only accepted. I think I've only had to accept a few people. Everybody else has been on top of it. Should maybe make Troy a mod there too. And Kyle Muller for the Braves. Braves were good value after the price drop. Jason, Kyle Muller, he was 44th overall. Willie Adams. I wonder who's going to be the big ticket in regular Bowman this year. Which guy is going to be the big draw? Pete Alonso. Base. 3 teams left for SP Game Use. That's going to be breaking after this. We also have a super jumbo case of this stuff breaking on the weekend. And Matt Manning for the Tigers. Going out to Hugh and the Tigers. $19 team. Matt Manning. On-card auto. They held out a few guys. I want some Christian Arroyo. Hopefully they inked that. Yeah, inked him. He'd be a huge seller, I think, if he was in there. Jimenez. Oh, is it Blake Rutherford? The Reds' first pick. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I remember seeing that. Bobby Bradley, TJ Zoosh. Yeah, all top guys. Well, I don't know. I can make the argument that I like draft better. I think draft has more. Sometimes just the glamour and glitz guy winds up in Bowman, but then the rest of the guys are kind of caca. Nelly Rodriguez to 99. Well, maybe the Giants Korean guy will somehow get in there. I mean, he might have some hype for like a month. See the Korean Babe Ruth?
Maybe.
There is no Cubs autos in this product, but they have Cubs base cards. Got a Ryan Cordell. That's why it was $10. So we're still shipping all the chromes and all the parallels. Milwaukee Brewers Ryan Cordell to 250. But you have possibility at superfractors and color and stuff like that. So, like Dylan Cease, right there, you could get a superfractor of him. Actually, got 2 chromes in one, and a matte base going out to the Angels. Matte base purple. Who's got the Angels? The Los Angeles Angels. Why don't I see him on the list? Am I blind? You count? Oh, there it is. Jason is on the second line. Jason's killing it. Number to 250. Eloy Jimenez. I think maybe a Giants fan talking, but I think. Oh yeah, Cubs have Greg Maddux on us. That's right. Yeah, they have that short print Greg Maddux auto. I think get Christian Arroyo from the Giants. I think that would be huge. I think he would sell really well out here. Dane Dunning, because he's top prospect for the Giants. Been in the system for 2 or 3 years now, I think. Maybe 2. He was drafted and never got any cards. First rounder, never had any cards anywhere. He has no autos anywhere. Yeah. He has some USA from like back in the day, but he hasn't signed as a pro.
I think this is like his 3rd year in the organization. Maybe even 4th.
Wow.
3rd year at least.
All base pack there.
He has some USA autos.
That's it. Yeah, he had some. I think it might have been Panini, but then once he became a pro, yeah, you are hoping, right? No, I think it would actually. I predict that he could, because he's an infielder and he has power. He could sell really well in the prospect market. Crazy Giants prospectors will pay big money for their guys. Like Brandon Belt, like probably the last big Giants prospect, and he's not even that good, and he was selling for a while. of course, Posey and Bumgardner and Kane and stuff were before him. It sold pretty well too, but and Lincecum. And a blue Eric All About Muffetti, number to 150 for the Nationals, blue paper. Ian Haps, yeah, the Cubs actually have a decent amount of chrome, guys. Christian Arroyo has a base card in here. Or Ryan Burr. Maybe get Ryan Burr in there. And a Zach Collins green refractor to 99 for the White Sox. I'm going to do an auto count here in a minute. I felt like I didn't have... Let's see if I have 6 autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got 6. I think they were just close together in that last box. Cal Quantrill, Bo Bichette base. Yes, Dodgers also love their fans love their prospects too. You know who doesn't like their prospects? The A's. AJ Puck is not selling for as much as he should. And an Anthony Greer going out to the Diamondbacks. A little D-backs love for Lori. Who is the #1 ranked prospect currently by Baseball America? Because they're the end all be all, right?
Yeah. Are you asking?
I'm asking anybody that can answer. I don't know who it is. I don't know. Just
a lot of the times it's guys who've already been up though.
yeah. Is it Moncada? Wow.
Is it?
Yep. Dakota Hudson, auto for the Cardinals, St. Louis.
Last year was it?
And
was it
Jerry,
Buxton?
there you go.
Was it Buxton last year?
I think it might have been. I think Buxton still is in the top 10 though, believe it or not.
I think it's a good time to buy Buxton cards.
Small market.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta figure this is gonna make a great year, right?
Does the Moncada cards get a little bit of surge? They throw them on the White Sox, like as a new. It's like a new card again. Will Craig. Because he's probably going to be a rookie next year, I'm assuming. I'm assuming Moncada's going to be starting the year off there, I would assume. He was ready last year, it's just they didn't have room for him for the Red Sox. Buxton is 2? Jesus. How long can you be in the top 5 before they're like, you're too old now? Yeah, he does. 2013. It might not be draft. I think it's regular Bowman. It was him and Correa were in the same set. Colton Welker.
Oh yeah, 13 Bowman.
Yeah, that stuff's already super expensive because of Correa. Huh?
Buxton's not cheap.
And a Will Benson. Very nice. Going out to the Indians. Good prospect. Going out to Jeffrey Lee. Will Benson. Base auto. Oh, they have Seager as 1. Seager's 1. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think Rookie of the Year. I don't think you could. It counts. Once you win Rookie of the Year, I don't think you're a prospect anymore. We got a purple coming. Marcos Diplan and a Ronnie Dawson purple going out to the Astros, number to 250. Kyle Lewis, Fantasy Impact, Mike Gerber. Yeah, they may have not. They may have not updated it too. That site, they want you to pay to get like information from them. They don't want to give it out for free. They give some of it out for free, but for the most part, they're like, you must pay. All right, I got one more box left in me. Dude, I was tripping out on the camera last night. Because I got a notification that the guy was in here, so I just watched it for a second. And they're literally, but I think it's the way the computer shines through that curtain there. It looks like there's like an apparition moving around the office at night. Dude, it's crazy to say. I'll show you. $15 billion. Like, go to the drop cam and go to Ben Bowden for the Rockies auto. Go to the drop cam. Go to like 10:15 last night.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what the login is.
Oh, it's not.
No, because we changed it, I think, and it doesn't.
It should be one of the same that we use for everything.
Yeah.
You could actually go on the computer. I'd go on the computer. It's easier because then you could go back in time a lot faster.
Go back in time?
Yeah. Back to the past, not the future. Chris Shaw, Brett Phillips, fork it up. Base. I'm feeling a gold. I'm calling a gold auto coming up. Eloy Jimenez, refractor. It's not bad. Matthias, Nolan Williams. Yeah. Nick Gordon. What happened to Nick Gordon? Number to 499. Bruins last team for hockey. Ooh, there's a gold. Not an auto, but Francisco Meja. Gold for the Indians, number to 50. You in there? Go to like 10 o'clock and then just look kind of where you're sitting. Look in that direction, like right below the camera.
10 o'clock.
Shanahan signed because the Niners sent out 2 GMs to have a meeting with him this weekend. So I think that means that he's signed. So we're getting Shanahan. We just don't know what GM we're getting. You see what I'm talking about? No, before that, when it's dark in here. Just like there's a light apparition, dude. It's crazy.
Like 9:40 something.
You gotta like sit there and notice the movement. I'll show it to you when I'm done. See?
Oh yeah.
Didn't that trip you out, dude? I was like trying to watch it, but I think it's just the light shining. I think it's the computer light literally shining through the curtain. But you could see the light hit the ground too.
Yeah.
Kyle Muller to 99. Green parallel. And a Dakota Hudson gold auto. I called it. Going out to the Cardinals.
Yes, I do see that. That's
Going to Jerry. Bam.
wacky.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Almost like looks like it's moving, right?
Yeah. Like going in circles.
Yeah, but it just continues to do that. I actually went back like 3 hours and it was the same thing, so. Yes, I agree with you, Jason, but I'm a Niner fan, so I can't really 100% agree with you. But looking at from his perspective, yes, could be dumb, but I mean, everybody wants to add head coach to their resume. Maybe he doesn't have that possibility that he feels anywhere else. Plus, he's going to be able to make the team whatever he wants to make the team. And yes, 3 coaches in 3 years. I actually think that means job security for the next guy, because the Niners do not want to fire a guy 1 year in again. That just won't happen. I mean, he literally would have to, like, slap Jed, like, on camera. Then he may get fired. But I think if he went 0-16, he'd still have a job. Ryan Howard. But yeah, he's gonna have a lot. He's gonna have like no weapons. It's gonna be a lot harder of a challenge for him than where he's at right now. And a Brendan Rodgers blue refractor
My thing is
to 150.
What are the Niners gonna do about a quarterback? Like what? I mean, if they draft a quarterback in the first, whatever second pick they have, I don't think you start him right away.
No, you don't. But there's no. There's people that say there's no talent in this year's draft. So I think you go with a veteran quarterback. Nolan Martinez for the Yankees auto.
I'm telling you,
Going to
Fitzpatrick.
CAA.
Ryan Fitzpatrick will be the Niner.
The Golden Domer. Tony Romo, I'd hope. I mean, I don't know. He's old. Yeah, I mean, Tony Romo would be a contingency plan for like a year or two.
Tony Romo in. If you think with that line, Tony Romo's gonna be healthy?
No, probably not. Well,
So
you bring in Tony Romo just to sell tickets, right? Because you're just
you bring in Tony Romo, and then you better have a pretty good backup that's not named Blaine Gabbert.
Mike Lennon.
Mike Lennon.
Old skinny-faced Mike Lennon. I like AJ McCarron. I just don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do.
That is that's a bold statement. Like with trying to build your franchise around AJ McCarron. Because you make a trade for him, and you're saying that he's the guy. Because he's gonna be a free agent at some point, and he's gonna leave to try to get a starting job.
I think you bring in somebody to satisfy the next couple years while you're growing somebody else.
Matt Schaub, 49ers.
Yeah.
All right, good luck. Halfway through the case. Been pretty good. Only shipping chrome here, not shipping the paper base. Hockey sold out, breaking next. Hockey, hockey, hockey. How's everybody doing? Kyle Lewis. Got a sapphire of Kyle Mueller. And an AJ Puck. Blue to 150. Fantasy Impact and base. Actually, I want to show you something real quick. I don't know what is going on over here. This. Try to look at the order, but that right there. What you're looking at that.
Oh. You don't think he went and bought a team?
And actually, if you look at the address and everything, it kind of looks like it, but I don't know.
Not for the currency zero. I'm just gonna put it back on the site.
And a Jesus Luzardo, or Luzardo, going out to the Nationals. Jesus Luzardo. Base auto, going out to the Nationals. And a Daniel Johnson refractor. No problem. Alex Collins, Alex Kirilloff, Ian Happ. And paper base. And all chrome shipped. I am Jerry's favorite breaker.
Hey, I just pulled
Brett
you a goal.
Honeywell.
I pulled you
For
a
250.
goal.
Yeah, but you're not a Rams fan. Rams gonna turn it around.
I'll stop pulling golds for you, Jerry.
Yeah, Billy should get back to you on that.
Got a Zach Birdie. What do we got? About 3 weeks until pitchers and catchers show up to spring training. Ahmed Rosario, blue paper to 150 for the Mets. And a Greg Maddux, MLB draft history for the Cubbies. That's one guy who can end up on the Niners. You never know.
Who?
Sean Mannion.
Oh, yeah.
Got a Braxton Garrett. Blue Wave auto, 143 of 150 going out to the Marlins. And Acura with the Marlins. Blue Wave, nice little Blue Wave there.
Not to be constructive on tops, but I didn't like the inclusions of the gold, blue wave. The gold waves, blue wave, black waves, something like that.
What was that?
I don't know if I'm a fan of the inclusion of the waves.
Eric. Is it Lauer? How do you say his last name again?
Lauer.
Lauer.
It's like Amy Lauer.
Ah, okay. That's just.
And you're I'll just separate the
Lauer.
as they go.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Thankfully, it's pretty easy with that.
Got a Brett Cumberland.
Cumbersome? Brett Cumbersome?
Flames are now available. Got a CJ Chatham to 250. Or a web developer. Must have been doing something and used the Flames as a little test or something. Pulled them off the site. Got a number to 499, Robert Taylor.
I guess it's a good thing he didn't pick like the Oilers or the Maple Leafs or something.
TJ Zuich. That's a good point. So the Flames are still available. They're the last spot, Mojo. And a TJ Zuich. Going out to the Blue Jays, base auto. And again, all chrome shipped in this. My chair's not staying up. Uh-oh. May need to get a new ride here.
Broken?
It's not feeling it. Unless I put on some poundage over the weekend. It's a possibility. Speaking of hockey, it looks like the great Tommy Wingles is traded. Scott Kingery for $4.99. Yeah. Christian Arroyo to 99, 94, 99 green refractor. Gigantes. Guess the Sharks are so good, they just don't need them, huh? We were working on it, Luca and Busta, yes, and Zach Collins for the White Sox base auto, and we couldn't do it. It was holding. It was holding stock in everybody's cart for a half an hour, and it was pulling it from the site. So theoretically, you can put the whole store in your cart and just hold everything. Wasn't gonna work.
Somebody immediately had 9 Court Kings randoms in their cart and didn't check out.
So we couldn't do it.
We were in Phoenix and he just made it live and it was a nightmare.
Yes, yeah. He our web developer didn't really talk to us and just rolled with it, and it was a nightmare. It was like super stressful. Justice Sheffield got a AJ Puck. Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, I wanted to hold everything for like 2.5 minutes, but our web developer was like, that's not going to work.
He's at 15.
Javon Shelby. Little orange paper, 23 of 25 for the Oakland Athletics. Got a Nelly Rodriguez. We have a lot of stuff going down today. Next up, we have hockey, which is, it may be sold out now. We have a little value mixer. Justin Dunn, refractor auto, going out to the Mets.
You bought the Flames.
22 of 499. So the Flames are gone. We have limited football, which is really hot. Discounted teams available. That's later on today. We got the Mojo collection. I think it's number 18, right?
Yeah.
Getting close to the end of the Mojo collection. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking behind me. And is that Steph Curry jersey still available?
I think so.
Got a signed PSA DNA Steph Curry jersey. That's going to be in one of the last cases of Mojo collection.
There's 3 left, so.
And yeah, hockey's next, so I'm probably going to destroy some names. That'll be fun. Brett Lillick. I got to get back into the groove of breaking. I wasn't here on Monday. I had an entertaining weekend. Not gonna lie. It was I'm just glad to be here. Wasn't sure. No impeccable, flawless, or eminence.
Working on getting some impeccable.
Working on getting some impeccable.
We have flawless baseball.
We have flawless baseball today, which is part of the. Is it a triple case?
Yeah.
Part of the triple case. Does it also have Dynasty?
Yeah.
So we have a.
Well, it's not triple. It's a one briefcase of flawless.
One briefcase.
One case of MP, one case of Dynasty.
Yeah, so we have a nice little random baseball random. I think it's the last break of the night. And a Delvin Perez going out to the Cardinals. There we go. Yeah, I realized that my car is not built for snow at all. Went to Tahoe for the weekend. Middle of a massive blizzard. And I don't have a lot of experience driving in the snow. Done it like a time or two. And went onto a road that wasn't quite plowed. And when I say not quite plowed, it wasn't plowed at all. My car pretty much got stuck and was completely, like, all 4 wheels are like, well, a couple of them were like not even on the ground anymore. And yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a really fun time, man. Got right.
Yes, there's a black paper. I put it with the chrome. Yes, you're right. There was one right there. Connor Jones.
You still buy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This computer just sucks.
Got a Corey Ray base. Yeah, I missed. I got that black paper out of there. It was that one I just showed. The Connor Jones for the Cardinals, actually. So you caught it. No, not in Northern California, in San Jose. There's never any snow. And a Jesus Luzardo going out to the Nationals, refractor auto, 173 of 499. But long story short, I was snowed in. My car was stuck for about 16 hours, and they couldn't get a tow truck out there to pull me out because the road was blocked. And the cabin I was staying in had lost power from the blizzard. So, YOLO.
You might be talking to people that are in colder climates, and they're like, well, sure, you gotta be prepared, man.
Yeah, I spent the whole weekend with a shovel,
It's a learning experience, right?
digging out, just shoveling snow is what I did. That's what I did on my
well, at least next time,
my 3-day little mini vacation.
At least next time you know that you what you need to bring and be prepared for it.
A shovel.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go now.
Yeah.
I don't even care. It's like 80 degrees in the Bay Area. Shovel. Never know.
Gotta have with you.
Got a number to 250, Tyson Miller going out to the Cubbies. Purple refractor. Make sure I didn't miss any more black parallels. Yeah. Got a Phil Bickford. Justin Dunn. Chromes. Yes, it is a buyback. If you look at the listing, you're going to get anywhere from it's all sports represented. You're going to get anywhere from one team. There's a couple spots that you get 3. And we have all the videos listed so you can actually watch a couple of the breaks. We've done 17 of them so far. And good value. It has some memorabilia stuff in it as well.
Are we talking about baseball or Mojo Collection?
I was talking about Mojo Collection. Upside down.
I'm talking about baseball mania.
And a Garrett Hampson purple refractor Bowman chrome auto 250. I'll talk to Hampson. Going out to the Rockies. It's actually a lot of chrome cards being shipped. Yeah, I learned a lot of life lessons this weekend. A lot of what not to do. And a Bryce Wilson going out to the Braves. Base auto. And last box. Let's get a red. I'm feeling a red out of this box. We're doing a Mojo Collection today. The Baseball Mania, which is obviously just baseball, that'll break. First case is breaking on Monday. And a Andy Yerzy going out to the Diamondbacks. Base auto. Two more autos in the case. Got a blue coming up. Let's get some ink on it. Daniel Palka going out to the 20 Twins.
You love this Weezer song, don't you?
Yeah, I just love Weezer in general. It's my favorite band. Just can't get enough.
Throw out my sweater.
I like Cal Ripken Jr. draft day history. Yep, all thanks, Busta. As, all times are Pacific on the schedule. And I think a little bit different configuration for SP Game Used, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's just 1 pack, right?
Is it?
I think so. I could be wrong. I could be confusing it with another product.
There's a lot of stuff was to take in over there.
There was.
There's a lot of info.
Yes, there was. A lot going down. At a Brian Servan.
Do you have everybody?
$4.99.
You had everybody but the Flames, right?
Yes. Yes, I did. I had the Flames, but it was for our web developer. To 250, Joe Rizzo. Going out to the Mariners. Making us wait on those last 2 autos. When's the next next free break? That's a good question. We're going to probably put something up in the next couple weeks here. Riley Pint. Green. Refractor auto, 78 of 99, going out to the Rockies. Riley Pint. Batista. Got a Cal Quantrill. Drew Harrington. Tyler Beatty. I'm not going anywhere. Who's watching a Pro Bowl this week?
Don't they have something new they're doing?
I think they're doing some kind of skill competition, which is probably what they should have been doing in the first place. Nolan Jones.
In Florida, too.
Base autograph going out to the Indians. I do got to say, my favorite All-Star game right now is the NHL. They got it figured out.
That's soon, too.
Yeah. I think it's actually this weekend.
Yeah.
Nolan Williams. I think I'm going to go to the Sharks game tomorrow. That was the game I actually wanted to go to in the first place. The Oilers.
Oh, nice.
The McDavids.
God, yeah.
Got a Dane Dunning. All right, that does it. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. If you went hitless and spent over $25, we'll send out a $5 hitless credit for you. All Chrome shipped. And let me go ahead and save the video, and I'm going to do a little cleaning up here. Thanks again, everybody.